guys, I'm Leila. Today we're playing some Raid of Shadow Legends, and we have a fun little showcase for Arix. Arix ends up being one of the free daily login champs, so if you don't have her yet, you will get her eventually. And this showcase is basically Arix soloing the hard spider on stage 9. So we are actually going to have Newt with her as well too. Newt also is basically, he was a free champ. It's like a fusion, right? So a lot of people do have Newt and then basically just food. So for the sake of this showcase, Arix is the star of the show. So we're going to go over her. And this showcase is courtesy of SJ. SJ does have a YouTube channel, so I will have a link down below. Make sure you guys go subscribe to him as well. So we are going to see with her that she has 2 pieces of protection on. She has 1 divine speed set, and then she has a couple pieces of the new Slayer set for her artifacts. Now for accessories, she also does have 2 Slayer accessories too. We have a amulet and we also have a banner. So for her, let's check out her stats. And we're going to be running Spider's Den. So it looks like we do have a little bit of a boost here, which is nice. So for her HP, she's almost at 70,000 HP. She has 1,600 attack, 2,300 on the defense, 214 speed. She's crit capped with 236% crit damage, 78 resistance, 241 accuracy. And she's not booked. How about that? She's not even booked, you guys. This isn't even her final form. Now, for her masteries, you're going to see that we don't even have all the masteries filled out, which is okay. SJ just went far enough to make sure she got her T6. You are going to see that she's in the offense and the defense trees, which behind me, we have Methodical and her T6 being War Master, in case you missed it on the other screenshot there. Now, SJ is pointing out the only reason Newt is in this is for the aura. Like, tactically, he isn't needed other than the fact that he's just here for the aura. It's really all about Arix. So with that, let's go run Spider. All right, guys, here we are. So we're in the hard spider stage 9. So as I had mentioned, we have Newt and Lee just for the ally accuracy dungeons by 80. And SJ did also ask me to point out that in Arix's masteries under the defense tree, Harvest Despair is very, very important for this. Okay, so keep that in mind when you are going through and building her out. And there's no team preset. That's it. So basically, it's going to be Newt and Lead, Arix, and you're just going to kind of fill with food. So I do have super raids on. Let's go. At the time of this recording, there is like Dungeon Divers and Champ Trading going on as well too, which is fun because all of this is going to help. So you're going to see they all wipe. And again, that's why, you know, we have Newt here. He drops, no big deal, because it's basically just Arix anyway. He's just there for the accuracy boost, for the speed, or the accuracy lead there. Look at that. And like I said, Arix is one of the free login champs as well too. So if you guys don't have her yet, you will get her eventually. Yep, technically any accuracy lead that has that will help out. And then you can have food in there as well too. Look at that. She heals all the way up there too. You guys see that? So almost a minute. And for the sake of the fact that we have Dungeon Divers going on too, that's why I opted to do super raids with this. Nice. Okay, so it did take a minute 10, which is longer than his fastest time here. But again, we have them in here basically to help out with champ trading and then also for Dungeon Divers as well too. Look at that. She did almost 14 million damage. So we'll run it again. They'll all wipe. And then it's going to be Arix. I love seeing some of these champs being used in some of these fun dungeons like this. I remember when Arix first came out, I remember that a lot of people weren't too, they weren't too happy with her. You know, they thought that she was kind of a waste or that she wouldn't be very good. So I really enjoy seeing these kind of outside the box kind of thinking fun stuff as well too. So at about 30 seconds, and again, so she does, you know, she gets to a point where she maybe has like a quarter health left or so, but then she ends up fully healing as well right there. So then we end up not having an issue with her. Isn't that great? Okay, so Spider's about halfway down. The first run was 1:10. Okay. We're at 1:08. So that's okay. It ends up being longer than the first one. It's just good seeing that we get to kind of double dip a bit, right? For the fusion that's going on. She heals all the way up. Here's 1:30. So she's a bit low there, but you guys see that she is healing. There we go. And then she's almost back to full again. And there it is. There. So this one ends up being about, yeah, it ended up being 1:44. And then look at that. She was almost at 18 mil. 18 mil damage. Now, as usual, my audience loves watching campaign farmers. So let's go take her into campaign. Arix is already here. Let's go. We know she doesn't have an aura. And let's go. Oh, look at that. Okay, let's do it again. 7 seconds. So same thing technically. You know, we got champ training going on. I mean, she's just as fast as some people's dogs, right? Look at that. Only a 1 second difference from his fastest campaign farmer. That is hilarious. I absolutely love that. SJ, thank you so much again for the showcase. Guys, I will have a link down below. Make sure you go subscribe to him on YouTube. And drop me a comment down below. You know, do you have Arix yet? Are you doing anything with her? Technically, I probably could toss in some food with her. So we'll end up doing, we'll do one more. We're going to toss some food. Let's grab here because it is champ training as well too. So let's do this. Here we go. Yep, we know there's no lead here. And then that way, again, like I said, we're kind of double dipping. We are doing the... Yep, SJ has the fast farming puppy, for example. But look at that. I mean, technically, like, Arix isn't even really that far off from the fast farming as well, too. So how fun is that? And like, so we're kind of double dipping a little bit here with both the champ training and the dungeon divers as well, too, which is really nice. So with that, SJ, thank you again for the showcase. Guys, drop me a comment down below if you have Arix. And if you have her, you know, what are you using her for? Are you using her in some dungeons? Do you think you'll have some fun trying to build her out in something kind of like this? Drop me some comments down below, and thanks for watching.